Hi, this is Ray with Crazy Calling. Thank you so much for watching my channel where we talk about tips and tricks for an effective and enjoyable ministry. If that sounds like something you're interested in or that you could contribute to with your feedback to help others, then please subscribe and hit the notification button. And without further ado, let's do this. Hey, so this video is on Bible conference teaching, even if a lot of people don't teach at Bible conference, but we all do youth work, camp assignments, things like that. And we did some things last year where we had to take our class with us and we learned a lot. And so we wanted to share with you some things that we had learned that helped us when we have to take our class with us, when we're on a limited time frame to set things up. We had some special needs in our class. We had some sensory issues and things of that nature that we wanted to cater to and make them feel special and loved and valued. So we did some things that were helpful in that. So we just want to tell you, like, what I say my husband and I did the class together. He will not be making an appearance on this video except in the other part. But my kids helped us set up. They love that we teach Bible conference because they love working with littles. And so they get to kind of help set up, and they set up their section, and so they do make a guest appearance on this video. So anyway, we do think that this would be helpful if you ever like teach at camp or especially camp or a conference and you have to take all your stuff with you. It helps to prepare things ahead of time, especially because then you can involve your team or your core people that are willing to come alongside you, which was vital to us in this setup. So we're going to tell you a little bit about the good, bad, and the ugly. So here we go. Last year I had to hang up all my stuff individually because I was just a rookie, I didn't know. And it took hours. So this year what I've done in the different centers, I've got different bulletin board colors. I got 4 different colors for 4 different stations. And then this is for like a group station. It'll be under a projector with our class rules on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'll be able to, after I use this, roll it up and keep it. And I've just got a protector to be able to keep them in. And then that way I can use these class rules time after time. If I'm teaching, these class rules really would work for any elementary teaching that I do. So I'll be able to keep that. Each thing is not too overly named, right? So they're gonna say like creation station, imagination station, lounge, listen and learn, and sensory station. I can use those kind of stations for a lot of things, not just Bible conference. And so I'll be able to use it for Bible conference. I'll be able to take it with me. And instead of being there setting up till 8, I should be able to just pop these on the wall, get my supplies out and organized, and then be able to take off. So we'll see. In theory, that's where I'm at. Okay, so this is the hallway where I have everything organized. I actually did a 2 inventory system, and I forgot to show you the first part. But the first part was in a pink classroom down there. I had everything labeled by day so that I could just go through and make sure I had all of the things that I needed by that day. But then I wanted to get them out and put them in the area that they were actually going to go, so that when I get there and I download the stuff, it can go right to the area where it needs to. I label it here on the wall, and then you'll see the things under it as I inventory. I just put what I'm still missing there, and then as I get done, I know that once I have them crossed off, that I can close that. I could close that box. So like creative station, all I'm waiting on is bottles, and then I'll be able to close these boxes off. So this is gonna help when we get there, be able to send everything to its extra area. I just finished this box, so I'll be able to cross off all of these things on here. If for some reason I don't get these things before we leave, or they don't, I ordered them from Amazon and they didn't come in or whatever, then I will just take the list and put it on there with whatever is not crossed off, still not crossed off. So I'll know on the other end that I do need to pick that up. But all of the things that are on a list that if I need to grab it from my house, then I put it on a pick up from house list. And if I need it from the store, one of our guys here that works with us is gonna go get it for me. So I did a list in the Reminders app on iPhone, and I can share that list with him. It's just out of the Reminders. I just make a list, I share it with them. And then if I can still add to it. If I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot this, I can still add to it. And when he's getting it, I can see it also being crossed off. So that's really helpful if you're, somebody that's helping you out has an iPhone. So looking at this hallway, we are leaving tomorrow, but I have full confidence that it's going to happen. Just wanted to show you some ideas and how I kind of organize a big project when I'm asked to program something big. So. And they come in here and we'll ask them what their name is, and we have leader services. I bought these off of Teachers Pay Teachers, which is a great site, but some of them I had to save to OneNote and then move over to Publisher to just kind of tweak a little bit to make it fit my class. And then all of the kiddos are gonna get one of these lanyards. And on the lanyards, it tells them where they're starting out. So like Peyton is gonna be starting in the lounge, listen and learn section. And it also has these that go snap on and off. And I'll show you more about that as we walk along. But they'll get one of these and it tells them what drawers they're supposed to be doing. And then on the back, for each day we have stars. If they get all their stars, our memory verse is, we all live of his generous abundance, gift after gift after gift. If they get all their stars, they'll get a gift at the end. So I'll just take you through and show you that. Okay, so this is our imagination station, and actually Landon, my handy helper, set the station up. So she is going to walk you around and show you what she did in this station.
With just a little help. So this is a kind sheet. It says welcome leaders. It says love and kindness. Over here, it just said leaders love others. Yeah, so comment down below how you like my station.
And also, this station here, we had last year in the whole big area. It was too big, so we kind of contained it this year and just made it a little bit smaller. And it won't be like open, we won't have like a free play time, it'll be stationed. So only a few amount of children will be available in this time. So it'll kind of help keep it a little bit more organized. Station is our Lounge, Listen, and Learn. And Marley helped us set up this station. Are you in here, Marley?
Hey guys, I didn't know we were having the video now. Hi. So, I'll walk you around.
Okay, so in this section, what they're gonna do, there's gonna be a few iPads and fires, and we've got some kids stuff set up on it. We've got part of a Bible study kind of set up on there. So they'll be able to come in here when it's their turn for the Lounge, Listen, and Learn station. And they'll be able to grab an iPad, grab a device, and grab headphones, and then sit in one of these three little areas. Either sit by themselves or go in the group too. So, okay, so this is our sensory station, and each one of these smiley faces or emoji.
Just a quick note that this would be a really good activity to do for junior soldiers, character building, Sunday school, or even a chapel learning center.
There is a card that tells you what to do on each card. So I'll get a little bit more of that. Once they are done with their card, they'll take it apart, and then they will take their smiley face and they will feed it into the mouth. And so we'll have that. This is the craft station. I've got down some paper. It is also, It's also a station where I can kind of have like a teacher area. Last year I needed a spot, I had a hard time keeping the kids out of stuff. So I've kind of closed it in, and I put orange tape over there to mark that you can't go past this. Hopefully that will work. I bought those drawer systems. They do collapse, so hopefully they'll travel well. And then I have the other smiley faces back there. So this has like all of the work stuff that we need, and then like tomorrow's craft. So most of these stations will be able to, they'll be able to run it by themselves. The craft station, I'll probably sit with them to do the craft station, and then my husband will be able to kind of rotate. And on some of the crafts, like tomorrow is a Joseph craft that you put stickers on, so they'll probably be able to sit by themselves, so I'll be able to rotate as well for that. Also, you'll see that I have these big posters. I already showed y'all when we were working on those, and they really did kind of brighten up the room a little bit. Oh, it looks like we found Tucker in the, Tucker. You gotta wake up and tell them about your stations.
I'm Tucker. This is the tent with the pillow and the blanket. If someone gets mad, like doing one of those stations, they can come in here, having white noise, they can relax.
What's that in your hand?
White noise machine.
A white noise machine. So it plays, and then the little headset. So this is a one-person alone tent. This is for just if you need a little bit of alone time, need to decompress a little bit. There's not a lot in this station because we don't want them to like hang out in here all day. But one person, if they just need to kind of decompress a little bit, they can come over here and do that, and that's all set up for them. And then you want to tell about this section, Tucker?
Yes.
Okay.
This section is group section, and these are the rules.
So every morning when we come into group, this is where we're gonna project, and we'll do roll call, we'll do the weather, we'll do if it's good enough to play outside today. If it's not, we have like an inside activity. What are we gonna do for the inside activity? And so we'll do that all here. We have some fidget set up right here if somebody has a hard time kind of sitting for that. They'll probably fidget with these little things. So but there's fidget box that can have a fidget for a quiet time activity. And then we also have these whiteboards that they'll all get to sit with, and there's they'll each get like their own little eraser and dry erase that are in here. So they'll be able to kind of sit down and draw, because they're going to come over here before they do anything else.
And this is our Christmas tree.
This is our Christmas tree because it goes with the scripture verse, which is the Lord gives in generous abundance, a gift after gift after gift. So there's a gift for each day that goes with the Bible lesson. So at the end of the day, we will meet up here and do a review of our story again. And we will do Star Student for that day, where they'll get to pick out of the eraser box that I have over there. And then every student, if they get all their stars, which every student, it's 1 week class, they will get all their stars, will end up getting whatever's in the gift that goes with the story, the Bible story of the day. So this is our classroom. These were my lovely helpers who helped us get set up today. Also shout out to Mia, Millie, and Aaron, who also came in and were great help to us getting it set up. And we'll let you know how it goes.
This is 5 and 6-year-olds.
Okay, so setup went really, really well, and we were excited about that it went a lot faster this year than last year. Last year was, we were in there from like 10 in the morning until 8 at night, because I never estimate how much time things are gonna take correctly. So of course we did like the big wall displays this year that weren't totally themed out, so that we can use them again in the future. And also we kept like calm colors, because I watched a lot of teachers on YouTube that I will put in the description if you're interested in going checking them out, that are teachers that have autistic classrooms, and they were so helpful. We used a lot of what they had, and so the main colors, you know, having the main colors was really helpful for that. So this year, because we had set up some things and had done some things pre-set up, it didn't take us near as long. It did, of course, take me longer. I was like 10 to 12, we're out of there. We weren't out of there, but luckily my family knew that that was probably not true. So they knew it better than I knew it. So anyway, but 10 to 2, by golly, we were out of there. And that was really great. Also, though, I have to give kudos. There were some aides there that helped. So a young lady named Mia, and also Mia and Millie and Erin. I think it's Erin Doman. So good. They came and helped. They were so cool. They let my kids kind of lead their section, maybe even a little too much. So anyway, that was also helpful. And I didn't account that into the time. So the time I probably would have still been to maybe 3 or 4 had they not come and helped. So in total, honestly, I did a time lapse to show you, and it was angled just right to get none of the wall where most of the stuff went, so it was pretty much pointless. It was a time lapse of the room staying exactly the same, so sorry. I won't quit my day job. So anyway, I hope that this was helpful. There were a couple of things that the sensory station it worked, it went well. But I had the Velcro emojis that they had to match up to the bags. I wish I'd had more bags. And next time I might put like a chart on the wall with their name on it, so they can just cross off whichever one they want to do at the time. That's going to save a lot of time rather than trying like at night or at the end of class where I was trying to like put them all on there and then they would fall off. But the IDs, like knowing where they are going back to and what section they're going back to, that was really helpful. Also, having an aid where we could split up the class into 2 groups when that was available, that was really helpful, because we have the group that's kind of like, especially in the evenings, that's kind of like wild and they want to go out and play and they just want to like burn off that energy. And then we have the ones that are like, I'm over today, they just kind of want to chill, sit in the tent. Those things were really helpful. So also the PowerPoint that we did for class this year, it was great because we did some we did a weather time, and that kind of helped let them know like if we're going to be able to go outside or if we're not going to be able to go outside. And a lot of them do that weather song at school, so they're used to it. And we had a praise song that they did every day in the morning and in the afternoon, and their Bible video was on there as well. And so that also gives time to like set up the craft and things of that nature. So it was challenging this year because we had a lot of last minute like signups, which is great, but we ended up having 23 children that were 5 and 6 years old, and I'm getting too old for a 5 and 6 year old. So anyway, I think that the Satterleys, of course, were great to work with. They were there supporting us, looking at us the whole time. The Hargises were leaders of ours in our building, and so I think having like that team really helped. And the centers worked, but it would have definitely worked better, I feel, had there been less children. So, but like not having any free time, like last year we had like a big play area and they'd have free time to play, disaster. Like never again. Having like no more than like 6 kids in the play area while other kids do other things is really helpful, because then you have like a craft center, and having just a few kids to help with the craft gives you time to talk about the Bible a little bit more, talk about their story. So I really like that for that purpose, because it expanded their story learning time to where we could kind of, this was Joseph, and you remember like he had this coat, and why was it upsetting to him that he had this coat. So I got a lot of crafts off of Oriental Trade that were really helpful. So I didn't want to have too hard of crafts, and I'm so glad I didn't, because it does get like a little wild. That's my feedback. Please let me know if you have any questions, or if there's any ideas that I didn't really talk about that you found interesting and wanted to know if it's helpful, or let us know in the comments if you have had experience in this and you have something that you can share that would be like so helpful to me or to other people that are working with youth for like that short period of time or on the move. I'm sure all you brilliant folks out there have a lot to add to this. So make sure that you subscribe and hit the alarm button, because I post these on Facebook, but with the algorithm, sometimes they show up and sometimes they don't. I hope that this was helpful. Probably said that 7 times, so you know it's true. I will talk to you later. And as always, enjoy this crazy calling. See you next time.